हाय, मैं हूं अध्ययन सुमन और आप मुझे देख रहे हैं BollywoodHungama.com पर।
Well, we have this the man who's making all the news right now, the big news right now, Adhyayan Suman, because of that interview that he has given in a newspaper about his relationship with Kangana Ranaut, and a lot has been said about that interview, and some people are supporting Adhyayan, some people are not supporting Adhyayan. They have issues with that he has spoken after a 7-year period. We'll find out more and much more from Adhyayan himself. Adhyayan, huge pleasure to have you back on Bollywood Hungama first of all.
Thank you, Faridoon. It's my, as people said, thank you for giving me my 2 minutes of fame again.
Right.
So I'm famous and I feel really excited.
Right. No, see, it's not about that, but the thing is that Adhyayan, a lot is being said. A lot is being said, and this entire thing that why have you spoken after 7-year period, and after just ending a relationship somehow, that why didn't you speak earlier?
I don't think I had the courage to speak. I think a lot of people have precisely proved my point. People out there calling me names, or people out there saying it's for publicity, or any of those things. I knew that if I had ever spoken, something like this would have happened back then. And also, as I said, I was weak. I couldn't face the fact that there is someone like me who thought back then, who was strong, but I wasn't. And I felt that in life, when you have to move on, emotional closures are very important. And I didn't get that back then. And I wanted it now. I didn't time it with Hrithik and Kangana's battle. I didn't want to do that.
Did you identify with Hrithik?
Of course I did. Her wanting to be with Hrithik or any of those things began when I was with her. So I was also a part of it.
You said that in the interview.
Yeah. So I was a big part of it. And the truth will always remain the truth no matter what. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And I'm just speaking out because, I don't know Hrithik for too long. I've just met him a couple of times, as I've said before. And my interview was not about Hrithik Roshan. My interview was about me and my journey and my emotional closure. It's not about failure and success. Believe me, it's not.
No, but it's being said that you've done this for publicity, and Adhyayan Suman was trending on Twitter, and you're all over the place. Every newspaper, every news channel is talking about you. So somewhere it's being said that you did it for publicity, and you've got the publicity as well.
I guess I spoke the truth, and that's why a lot of people identified. A lot of people out there were paid PRs, and then a lot of people had their own opinions.
But even Kangana is saying that the journalists who are supporting Hrithik in a way, who are writing, they are being paid by Hrithik Roshan. So that's what Kangana's
but those
lawyers are saying.
See, Faridoon, those allegations will keep continuing till the truth actually comes out between their legal battle. And the world will see. And what I have said, people who haven't even supported me, I'm sure, as the time passes by, they will also support me.
Okay, now in fact, Kangana has done an interview today with a news channel, and she has said that I have no problem in being called a witch. These weapons have been used on women for way too long. Growing up, the biggest fear I had that if I'm a loser of a woman, I'll be called a whore, a witch, a psychopath, and a drug addict. So, because this entire thing that you've called her a witch, I saw the interview.
I didn't call her a witch.
I couldn't find that if you've called her a witch or whatever.
No,
but I think she's reacting to your entire
I'm sure she is. I did not call her a witch. I just stated the facts.
So basically, she's saying that if you're a woman, and then you can be called almost anything like a psychopath.
Can I cut you off, Faridoon? Can I say something? I respect women a lot. My mum is a woman. My mum lost a son when he was just 11, and she fought really hard for him. Somewhere down the line, she also felt that she was probably losing me also.
That's what your father has said today.
That's what my father has. That's what they believed. That's what they felt. And when you're in a situation, you don't understand the perspective of it. You have to go away from it to even understand the magnitude of the entire situation. And I'm not trying to make myself sound like a victim here. If you look back a year, 2 years back, or a couple of months back, where you had Pratyusha Banerjee, where you had Jia Khan, I used to always talked to my friends saying that, yeah, how do these women or men tend to become weak and then take such a drastic step of actually committing suicide?
Correct.
And then I realized that they probably had no one to confess to,
Right.
or that they were ashamed, or that they were scared, that they were scared of Twitter or Facebook. यार लोग आएंगे और लोग हंसेंगे हम पे और हमने सच्चाई बोलेंगे you're so goddamn unmanly to talk like this, and all those things.
Right.
And they ain't here today, and I wish that they probably would have if not spoken out, at least spoken to someone, confided in somebody, and they should have let out their emotions, and at least it could have given them a reason to fight back into life again. And I'm not using that as a card, and that is reality. And I felt that I wasn't myself for way too long, and it's because of this. It's not because I was only physically assaulted or hit.
You were physically assaulted by Kangana.
Yeah, I was physically hit by her in the relationship.
You said that she slapped you very
she did
hard.
multiple times, and as hard it is to believe that that women don't do that. Women do that all over the world, and that does not mean that I am targeting women.
So you're saying that you were hit by Kangana.
Yeah.
But many people have said that why did you have to continue with the relationship in the first place if she has hit you and if she's being abusive towards you?
In fact, Kangana had given a statement saying that in this industry there are only fuck buddies. I don't believe in that. They might be or they might not be. I think we are no one to judge. As a person, and something that I've always learned from my mum is to sort of always try and make a relationship work if you've agreed for it. And even though I was 20, even though I was brash, even though I was young, I think love has always always, there's something that an emotion that I've always believed in. And obviously when I started the relationship, she was coming out of a broken relationship with Aditya Pancholi, where apparently she was hit and apparently she was abused. And I wanted to emotionally be there for the person. It was not just about having sex with somebody and then being like, okay, bye, chalo, I've had a good time. All the best to you. You have issues? I'm sorry, but I can't be a part of it. It can't. Life for me doesn't work like that. And I tried to make the relationship work. And by the time I thought I was trying to, I was wanting to make it work, I realized I'm too deep down into it. And I'm probably losing my self-confidence and self-respect in many aspects.
You started having issues with your father as well.
Yeah, I did. I had almost left home. Faridoon, I'll be very, very honest with you. A lot of people from the fraternity called me, and I think it would be very unethical to take their names in my interview. Otherwise, people would think I'm doing it for publicity again. But they called me, and they in fact called my father, and they said, do whatever you want to, get him out of this relationship. And people don't call up like that.